Look, you keep your woman happy and you're happy. She ain't happy, you ain't happy. That's just how it is.
So the goatee is coming in pretty nicely, guys, but I'm at the crossroad that I always get to right around this time. Do I want to keep the goatee as wide as it is, or do I want to try to slim it down? And each and every time I decide to slim it down and I make a mistake and mess it up and then wind up just taking it all off. So you really have to, in my opinion, and I'm not a goatee expert by any stretch of the imagination, but you really have to have a plan. So I think I'm gonna keep it relatively wide and not try to get real narrow with it until it really, really settles in. But so far, so good, guys. For today's shave, I'm going back to basics. And I'm pulling out my Gillette sensor with the original sensor cart, courtesy of my boy B-Man. Look at that. 2 blades of fun. Tiny lubrication strip up top. Guide down here of the plastic variety. Little pivot action. But what I like about this for trimming or cleaning up the goatee is because it's got this, it's slight. 2 blades, not enough to really mess things up. Getting back to basics, guys. And getting back to basics and staying in the Gillette family, I'm trying Gillette Foamy, which I haven't used for many years. I love Gillette Foam Mousse, but I've heard they're discontinuing that. So we're gonna go with Gillette Foamy Original, and I'll see if this will be good for me going forward too. But we'll see. I'm also going to pull out the 1 blade for the final trim up, if and only if I need it. My pre-shave routine, guys, I'm gonna wash my face with warm water. I'm gonna apply the pre-shave oil. I have some on order, so I'll be previewing a new pre-shave oil in the next few days. But for now, I'm not gonna bore you with seeing it, but I'm gonna put on that pre-shave oil and then I'm gonna lather up with just Gillette Foamy. So let's get cracking. All right, so I have my pre-shave routine in the can, so to speak. And I'm gonna try some of this Gillette Foamy. Again, I haven't used it in a while. The original smells good. Feels good going on. Now I should have been a little bit more careful on this side. But I'm gonna try to paint the areas, obviously, where I'm gonna trim and leave the goatee area without any lather. So that'll give me a visual guide where not to shave. So let's get cracking, guys. I'm gonna go with 1 pass with the grain, 1 pass cross grain on my face, and 1 pass against the grain on my neck. 2 passes, essentially. Hair on your face grows down. You're gonna shave with the grain and shave down, guys. And just let the device do the work. No digging. Now, lots of folks have commented that I don't wash my blade enough. And there's really a reason for that. I'm on camera, so if I'm washing the blade, you're not seeing that, right? So I'm trying to get as much out of this as possible. And if you're not clogging up, to me, just keep going. All right, here we go. I like the sensor, guys. It was the first razor I ever used. The boys at Gillette did a good job. Or I should say, the people at Gillette were doing a good job. I'm taking that right up. I'm being careful because I wasn't careful applying the foam. I don't want to, on this pass, I don't want to nip into the Kenny Rogers yet. Because, you mess it up, you're taking it all off. All right, hair on your neck is growing up. I'm gonna flip the blade, and to go with grain, I'm gonna shave up, guys. And again, be careful right around that area, because you do not want to start from scratch if you're building a goatee, guys. Take your time. This is a great razor. Simple, 2 blades, effective, doesn't clog up. A great razor. And thanks to B-Man for sending me these carts. I have enough sensor carts for the rest of my life, thanks to B-Man. And you know, I think it's important when you're growing the goatee to really keep it clean, guys. Take care of your face. Clean it up so you don't look like a bum on the street. It's just my opinion. I think the 5 o'clock shadow looks cool, but when you start having a goatee and a 5 o'clock shadow, you just kind of look foolish. All right, so the first pass is in the books, guys. I didn't have much growth going, maybe a day and a half, 2 days, tops. But I'm feeling baby bottom smooth, where the hair is not. But I'm gonna just do one more cleanup pass, and I'm gonna do a better job of applying the foam this time, so I can take that shave all the way up to the goatee. So let's apply a little bit more of that Gillette foamy. I was gonna say foam mousse. So let's paint it right in there. Let's put a little line right there so we know where to take it. Because I don't want to mess up and have to start over, because I just, you know, my attention span is going to make it so I'm just not going to do the goatee. But I like it so far. And my girl likes it. And when she says she doesn't like it, then it's coming off. It doesn't matter. You, me, no one else counts. When she says take it off, I take it off. Right, girl? Yeah, she knows. Girl control. Look, you keep your woman happy and you're happy. She ain't happy, you ain't happy. And believe me, I'm speaking from experience. I'm gonna try my best to keep things happy. All right, here we go. A cross grain cut on the face. Here, boys, I'm going across the grain. And I like to do this in longer strokes. Nice, long, fluid stroke, take it up. Right to the edge there. Again, I can use one blade to trim up. So I just don't want to make a mistake. Oh, that feels good though. And you can feel the resistance of longer stubble. So if you get towards the edge there and get dainty with it, you're in good shape. See that? Cross grain. And the reason you're attacking your face from different, the hair on your face from different angles, is because typically the hair grows in one direction, but there are some, just like there are people that just want to go in a different direction, there are hairs that are growing in a different direction. So you need to do this cross grain to just give that extra angle and eliminate some of those hairs that are growing out of step. Now, on my neck, a cross grain at times is not the best for me. I mean, I've cut myself more with a cross grain approach on my neck. So when I'm using a cartridge razor, I tend to, you know, just do an against the grain cut on my neck. So against the grain, hair on your neck grows up. So against the grain gives you the traditional handle grip. We're gonna just shave down, against the grain rather. Shaving down against the grain. And again, just taking my time, letting the device do the work. You're applying a little bit of pressure. This is not a hefty razor handle by any stretch. So I'm applying some pressure just to keep contact, but I think the novice move is, you know, just digging at your skin. There's no way you're gonna eliminate, if you have a coarse hair or dark hair, There's no way you're going to eliminate the view of some hair behind the skin. So just live with it. You're a man. Just live with it. You don't want to dig, guys. You can slide, if you have a pronounced Adam's apple, you can slide the skin slightly over and shave or stretch it over this way. You can also go with the swallow hard and hold it, which flattens that area. I tend to like that way, but I showed you both. Now I'll rinse this with some cold water and I'll apply my post-shave balm Nivea Men Sensitive. Now a viewer actually reminded me that rinsing with cold water was the better way to go post-shave. It closes the pores and gets it ready for the aftershave. And it actually makes your skin feel great, refreshing, right? So now I'm looking at this and I want to make a decision here, guys. Do I want to keep the GOATEE wider, or do I want to try to trim it a little closer to the face? And this is where I always make my mistake. But I'm going to pull out my trusty One Blade by Philips Norelco. This is the best consumer product I think I've ever purchased. It allows you to do lots of things. Like if I were going to get rid of this goatee right now, dry, boom. Nick free. It handles longer stubble better than it handles shorter stubble. It's nick free, irritation free, wet, dry, use it in the shower, it's waterproof. Best device ever. And what I like about this is it allows you to really, because look how thin this is. It allows you to really get in there if you wanted to. So I'm using the edge there just to cut in. And just sort of doing it by eye and by hand. There we go. Now the other side is where I typically make the mistake because, you know, I'm right-handed. And getting over here to try to do this. But we're going to do it. We're going for it today, guys. And see, there's that area where I always kind of nip in, and it drives me insane. I think that on this side, I'm a little thinner, and when I get closer, but I think it's okay today. I think it's okay. I think I can live with that today. But there you go, guys. Now I'll throw on some of this post-shave balm from my boy B-Man. Really soothes the skin. Makes you feel nice. And you're smelling nice. And there you go. One other product I want to show you guys, as your hair gets longer, if you're growing a beard or the goatee here, you start to get a little bit of beard itch 6-7 days in. I'm itching at night and I'm like, no, I got to just let me get up and shave this. Cremo makes a daily beard and scruff softener that is choice. I've been using this for a while, guys. You put this on when you shower. You can put it on twice a day if you like, and it just helps coat the hair, makes the hair softer, makes it easier to cut stubble, and makes it easier to grow a beard without that beard itch. So I'd highly recommend this. I will leave links in the description box for all of these products.
Order from Amazon, you'll be helping you, you'll be helping me.
But anyway, here we go. Looking and feeling fine. Goatee, trim, and clean up. Thanks again to my buddy B-Man for sending me these great products. The post-shave balm from Nivea Men. my XL lifetime supply of the XL and the sensor carts. Thank you, B-Man. And I want to thank each and every one of you for watching today. I hope you have a great Sunday. Get out and do something for you and your family. And I'll see you next time, which will probably be like tomorrow. But you know what to do in the meantime. Keep pushing play. Look, you keep your woman happy and you're happy. She ain't happy, you ain't happy. And believe me, I'm speaking from experience. I'm going to try my best to keep things happy.